This is the Kohinoor diamond. Considered one of the most expensive jewels in the world, the diamond was mined in the medieval era in Golconda, situated in modern-day Andhra Pradesh. The diamond originally belonged to the rulers of the Kakatiya dynasty in the Deccan, who had installed it in a temple of a Hindu goddess. In 1310, the diamond was looted by Alauddin Khilji when he raided the Kakatiya capital of Warangal, and the jewel then passed on to other rulers of the Delhi Sultanate. In 1526, the diamond came into the possession of Babur when he invaded India and formed the Mughal Empire. In 1739, it was snatched from the Mughals by the Persian invader Nadir Shah, who took it to Iran and supposedly gave the diamond its name, the Kohinoor, or the Mountain of Light. After Nadir Shah's death, there was a lot of infighting within his family, and one of his grandsons, Shuja Shah, escaped with the Kohinoor to Punjab. Shuja Shah sold the diamond to Maharaja Ranjit Singh, who wore the jewel in an armlet. The diamond remained with Maharaja Ranjit Singh and his family until 1849, when the British, under Lord Dalhousie, confiscated the diamond from 11-year-old Maharaja Duleep Singh after the Second Anglo-Sikh War. The Kohinoor reached Britain in 1850 and was recut in 1852 to suit European tastes, finally being set into the crown of Queen Alexandra in 1902. But this was not the only stone to traverse the land and the seas to end up as a crown jewel of the British royalty. In 1905, miners in the Colonial diamond mines in South Africa found the largest gem-quality rough diamond ever discovered. Named the Colonial diamond, the jewel was presented to Edward VII and was later cut to produce stones of various sizes. The largest of these was the Colonial I, also called the Great Star of Africa, which was set at the head of the sovereign's scepter with the cross. The Colonial II, or the Second Star of Africa, was set in the imperial state crown. Other smaller diamonds cut from the Colonial diamond were set into the Delhi Darbar tiara and other various necklaces, brooches and rings. The Delhi Darbar tiara was designed in 1911 for Queen Mary for a massive celebration held in Delhi to mark the coronation of her husband, King George V. It hosts precious Indian and African diamonds acquired through colonialism. It is now worn by Queen Elizabeth II's daughter-in-law. Another crown jewel, the sovereign's orb, which has been used during coronation ceremony of every English monarch since 1661, was adorned with diamonds from the plundered Indian riches after the 1757 Battle of Plassey. Apart from the plunder of colonialism, there were also the gifts given by the native princely rulers to the UK monarch. What the British now call as gifts were basically loot induced by exerting tremendous political and military pressure. For instance, the Nizam of Hyderabad gifted a 300 diamond studded necklace and a tiara to Queen Elizabeth II. Most of the precious diamonds in the necklace originated from Kollur mines in Golconda, Andhra Pradesh. The Maharaja of Jaipur, Savai Sir Madhav Singh Bahadur, gifted a diamond-studded sword and scabbard to Edward VII. Known as the Jaipur sword and scabbard today, the sword hilt and the scabbard are of gold and set with 719 white and yellow diamonds. The British continued to acquire wealth even as the people in their colonies were dying. When a deadly famine struck India in 1876, Queen Victoria presented a diamond pendant called the English Rose to her granddaughter. This was one of the world's most expensive diamond pendants of its time. When Bengal was ravaged by a historic famine that saw millions die, around 1,200 diamonds and gems were added to the royal jewelry. In total, the British sovereign coronation regalia contained 23,578 stones, with many of the prominent ones, like the Stuart sapphire and the St. Edward sapphire, tracing their origins to Asian countries. The British did not just loot India and other colonies of their wealth, they even stole the word loot from the Hindi language and added it to their vocabulary. The British may claim to have given us a parliamentary system, legal systems, railways, and whatnot, But the reality is that they have taken far more from us by force than what they gave to us by the compulsions of time.